think those flashing lights might be a little too far away, but somebody definitely just got pulled over outside the campus. Hi guys, this is Connie. I'm driving home. It is, what time does this say? This says it's almost 11 o'clock at night on Tuesday. I'm assuming that means it's the 19th. Yes, it is the 19th. So this is dot 19. This is December 1 take 19. Let me first say, this is going to probably be a little bit more long-winded. I'm actually really proud of myself that I'm not totally and completely crying right now, because first off, I'm exhausted. Like, I'm about 5 steps shy of being full-blown exhausted, just because it's way past my bedtime. We had a wonderful rehearsal, and no, I'm not going to go there just yet. I wanted to start off by saying thank you. I know that there are a lot of people who are watching Connie Reads in various ways and are subscribing to the channel and leaving awesome comments, and I want to say thank you. I was supposed to shout out somebody because they requested, and let me tell you that now that there are over 1,000 of you subscribed to the channel, which completely still totally befuddles my mind, because all I do is read books out loud for free on the internet, and it's a thing. And then I do these things where I babble, because the days are super long and exhausting, and then they suddenly blur together. And so when I think about what did I do this week, I have no idea unless I recall them at the end of the night and say, hey, this was a day, and it was a good day. Like today it felt like a semi-long day. What happened? I just got done with our Christmas Eve dress rehearsal, which is why I'm in my fancy duds, and I tried to do something with my hair other than pull it back. Tracking to Sam came home. I got to talk to my aunt who lives on the other end of the country, which is awesome. Before that, we came home from the pool, and the baby is crawling all over creation and was a little bit backed up, and we're giving her water, and hopefully that'll correct the problem and she'll actually poop like she's supposed to, which I'm sure a lot of people who don't have kids don't care about. But trust me, when you have kids, all you want to know is that they're healthy and moving and grooving their bowels, which is unusual. Never thought that would be something that I would say. And then before that, yeah, I think I just got up. I got my chin waxed because I have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and one of the things that happens for me, other than having cysts on my ovaries, is, and they don't do anything terrible except help keep me irregular in my periods, and I have an increase of testosterone where I should be having more estrogen, and therefore my face tries to grow this ugly baby goatee. You know, if it grew an actual beard, it would be something to brag about. But it doesn't even grow the full thing. It grows this little piece of land right here. It's dark and it's gross, and it's one of my own personal self-insecurities that I'm just like, get it gone. So I waxed it at European Waxing Center. Shameless plug, because they're awesome. And there's a lady there in our local one named Miss Gabby who is phenomenal. And while I never would have originally intended to wax anything off of my body, because oh my gosh, wax, it's the simplest, easiest, and it lasts a whole lot longer than shaving. I would rather never ever shave again if I could just get everything waxed, because I can't afford anything else. Wow, babbled way too long about that. But that was the first thing I did today, was we got waxed, we went to the pool, we got ready for tonight, and Mustachio came home and is watching Baby Bear. Mustachio, for those who don't know, is my husband. I put him out there on social media under the hashtag Mustachio quotes. Our beautiful baby girl is Baby Bear Tryon. That's her hashtag. And I go to Chapel Springs Church in Northern Virginia. I believe we currently have a Bristow campus, and you can check it out at chapelsprings.org, and I've been making it a point to start actively talking about Christmas Eve, because it becomes commonplace for somebody who is of a Christian faith to be like, oh yeah, Christmas is coming, yay, Jesus. But it is life altering when you remember and you get back to the basics of why Jesus is so important to our faith, why we are called Christians, because we want to be Christ-like and we want to follow the ways of Jesus Christ. That was not where I was going with this. Someday, I'm sure, I'll have an opportunity, if somebody asks me questions, to share faith further, because I know something, right? But, so we had dress rehearsal. I have a solo. A handful of people didn't know that, and they were like, oh, that's awesome. So between practicing what you heard yesterday in the last vlog, and then practicing today, and then trying to not continue to lose my voice, and I still have a little bit of a cough left, and it's only Tuesday, so by Saturday, this should be gone. There should be no issue whatsoever, and which will be awesome. Because I want to be able to do the song in my sleep, so that all the nervousness, everything that happens when you get on stage and you're under bright lights and you are listening to things called in-ears, which is what's dangling from me right now. Because, in-ears. This is a whole new piece of technology that I never thought would ever enter my life, and now it has. And I kind of feel fancy, but I'm also just trying to learn, and it's something new. And as much as I don't like change, I know change is important and inevitable and helps with growth, so I will do this. So these are now mine, and this is now a part of my life, because I want to worship Jesus, specifically in choir and sing on frontline. And I got another message, and I will text that person back momentarily. But fun fact, and the beginning way that I was going to start this vlog was shaking my keys at you, because these are an important thing. I was allowed to leave the practice. I had looked 2 or 3 times to collect all of my stuff. I had these in my hands. At some point in the time I was trying to leave, I had put them down and left them behind. And because it's way after the church's opening hours, the doors automatically lock behind you. And I went out to take my stuff, to take my keys, to go home, to see my beloved, and didn't hear the jingle of my beautiful keys. And then proceeded to start texting people who I knew were inside but are not attached to their phones the way I am. And I was just like, help me, help me, help me. And because I'm tired, and because it feels like such a dumb move that I lost and left my keys, that like I just wanted to cry, because I was like, I'm tired, I want to go to the bathroom, I'm in Spanx, and I just need my keys. And it still was a funny thing. A funny thing that makes me cry is leaving my keys behind and not running into Mustachio's car. Because I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing. There's the line. There we go. Get into the spot, sweetheart. I am home. And I'm amazed. It usually takes me, I always assume it takes 10-15 minutes to get anywhere. Guess not in the middle of the night. But yeah. It was just one of those moments where I was just like, I know someday I'm going to look back at this and laugh, but until then, be careful with that and enjoy, please and thank you. And feel free to keep on leaving comments. Thank you for sharing and subscribing and doing everything that you do and listening to 10 minutes of me go blah, 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 blah. Have a great night.